All right, guys. There's a construction going on at my area, and guess what? I want to show you guys how Indians dig their foundation. Why? Because in Africa, most especially in Nigeria, we use shovel. We use shovel to dig our foundation when we are building house. We use shovel to dig foundation. And right now, I'm going to be showing you guys how the Indians dig their own foundation. Because structure in Africa is quite different compared to the ones in Nigeria. In India, there are two different things. Right? Because in India, they use tractor. They use tractor like all this caterpillar. They use tractor to dig their foundation. And if you check very well, the foundation is very, very deep. The foundations are very, very deep. They dig it very, very deep, more than 6 feet, or more than that. I can't really tell, but it is really, really deep, very deep. But in Africa, we just dig very small thing and we start building. That is why in Africa, most especially in Nigeria, houses always collapse. Building always collapse in Africa. But in India, it is very, very hard for a building to be collapsed. It is very, very hard. Their structure is very, very strong. Even if there is earthquake, it is very hard for earthquake to even bring down a complete building. It is very, very hard. But just imagine the kind of earthquake that passes India every time. If such earthquake happens in India, it happens in Nigeria, I believe it will demolish 1,000 houses. But in India, it is not like that, because their foundation is very, very solid, very, very deep. So guys, join me. Let me show you how they dig their foundation, how structure is being modified, and how they build houses in India. Because these people, they are very good in this. So guys, join me. Wait, 8 minutes. My country, this north. Yes. You can see what they are doing right now. So you use tractor to dig foundation, so the building will be very, very strong. You can see very well. It's very, very deep. You can see it's very, very deep. Structures in India are very, very deep, and they have a very solid and good materials for their building. They have very good materials. So when they are building, they make very, very good building. And so you can see this is so they can't just start digging foundation with shovel. No. I will still come back for this video to continue this video, because I will still show you guys after this foundation. Like this side they are packing this sand right now. Same thing they did here is what they did here before. They have done same thing to this side. They did same thing to this side. So after they dig this, after digging, so they have put so many work on this ground, like granite. There's granite here right now. This place they are covering now. There's granite. You can see. This is pillar. This is pillar. So the structure is really, really good. You can see. So guys. So can see. So this is how they dig their foundation. They don't dig foundation with shovel. They don't dig with hand. They don't dig with hand. They don't dig foundation with hand. Not like Africa, not like Nigeria. In India, they use this type of thing, tractor, caterpillar, to pillar everything out from the ground before they will start laying foundation. How are you? You can see. These are granite. So these are granite. So this one is just completed. And this building you are seeing here right now, it took them about a year and some months. A year and some months to put on this building. It took a year and some months to set up this foundation. This building you are seeing here, it takes about a month, a year plus. So this is how it is. They have a very solid materials which they use for their building. And one thing about this country, their building materials is very, very cheap. Building materials are very, very cheap. And cement, like in Nigeria, I heard that bag of cement is now 7,000 to 9,000 naira. About 7,000 to 9,000 naira. But in this country, to get a bag of cement is very, very cheap. Very, very cheap. It's not even up to, if you convert the currency, it is not up to 5,000 naira. The money you spend in getting one bag of cement is not up to 1,000 naira. Sorry, it's not up to 5,000 naira to get one bag of cement if you convert the currency. So materials are very, very cheap. You can see carton of tiles are very, very cheap also. You can see very, very cheap. Very, very cheap. You can see the foundation is still going on. They are still digging the foundation. They are still digging the foundation. So guys, they are still digging. You can see the work is moving. So I will continue this video because I am still waiting for the engineer to come so that I can ask him some questions to know how long this building, this structure will take before this particular building will get ready. So guys, stay tuned.